started.
Okay, Churches S. What you gonna play, Churches? Well, I hope he moves. There he goes. E4. So what have I played recently against E4? I played the French. Let's go back to a Sicilian. Played the Scandinavian French. Could have played E5 too. So let's try and do a classical Sicilian, I guess. The other line I've been playing in the Sicilian is the Con, which starts with E6 on that move. So I have to decide right on move 2 which kind of Sicilian I'm going for. Okay, knight f6 hitting the pawn. Defending with the bishop. That's unusual. So now this knight is loose here. And when I play knight to c6, he has to do something about it. And if he trades, that helps my center a little bit. So he doesn't trade, he goes there. But is that really a good square for the knight? I can kick it immediately. I don't have to wait. Yeah, let's kick it and see where it's going. Wherever it goes, it's not. It's going to take away a square from that knight. So, seems like, yeah, he's going to have some kind of awkward setup. Okay, let's go for maybe a dragon-like setup with the bishop fianchetto. I always like this setup when I can get away with it because both bishops have nice diagonals and have good counterattacking chances. But of course, it's dangerous to play the Sicilian, the dragon against the Yugoslav attack. But he's got some other setup here. Okay, I mean, it looks like he's just set up for a quick castling, so that's what I would expect. Castle and play the f-pawn forward, maybe. Go for the immediate attack. Could also bring out his bishop to g5. Might be a move. Or he could be worrying about how to develop this knight, but probably get the bishop out of the way if you want to develop the queenside knight. Move that bishop first, and then the knight could come to d2, over to f3, something like that. Oh no, he just wants to go for the h-pawn attack. So I like to stop that pawn before it gets too far. And he doesn't have a pawn over here. I mean, a knight over here. Pushing the h-pawn forward weakens the g5 square. So he has knight g5 or bishop g5. Now he's bringing the knight over. That makes sense. But I can do some maneuvers too. Let's first bring the bishop to this diagonal. I mean, I have knight g4 to e5 might be interesting. And he'll have to trade it, and then I can take back with a knight, and I'll still be hitting his bishop here. And I don't have to castle into this attack. I can stay in the center for a while. Not that I see an attack here yet, but could happen. Let's see. So I don't have to go knight e5 right away. There's a little pressure on the f-pawn as long as the knight is here. And he just undefended his b-pawn, so queen to b3 is a double attack. How can he defend? He can put the bishop here, take the b-pawn, but it might be too dangerous to take the b-pawn. But if he puts the bishop there, I'll take it with my knight anyway. I think queen b3 is a good move. And he has to do something about the threat to f2 because that's checkmate. And he could castle. But after he castles to the king side, then this potential attack on the against my king over here is not so scary. Well, that was an example of why it's good to be flexible in chess. You know, I had the plan to put the knight on e5, but I didn't have to do it right away. Another opportunity turned up. If you can just spot those, learn how to spot them when they turn up. He's having trouble finding move. I don't see any move other than castling. Yeah, that loses.
Checkmate.
Okay, well, this is a short game, but, well, there's sometimes something of interest there. So we will upload this and check it out in the postmortem. See you guys later. Bye.